Yeah. Okay, so
Moving on. What you got?
Let's talk about these butts. I want to talk about butts.
You want to talk about butts?
It's butt time.
Hey, that's a lot. It's some butts on the screen.
Booties.
Boom.
Buttocks.
Why them butts though?
Clappers.
Why they gotta be behind me though?
See on the
okay.
On the
before,
right,
we got the before and after.
Why they got
before.
them beads? Why they got
On
them
the
beads
left,
on
it's
there?
after.
They say the beads help you manage your
They're like hula
weight
hoops.
loss. They call them waist beads. They help you manage the inches you're losing.
How?
And other stuff.
So
because the looser the beads get, that mean
But why her string like it's
hers
coming
all
apart?
the way down now.
Why her string like it's coming
I
apart?
don't know what that is. Right
Hold
now.
up, I'm saying.
She got that from the dollar store.
So is this a Brazilian butt?
That is a Brazilian butler, my friend.
They did good, even with the back.
They did.
Oh, so they took
Look
it from.
how,
They
look how her
took it.
back
They
look.
took the
They
fat
took
from
the
her
front and back.
midsection.
Midsection, yeah.
That's what I want done from my
What's that white in the
back.
middle?
Dang, huh?
What's that white in the middle though?
That's a gap. That's a gap,
That's
bro.
a gap. Why ain't no been? I mean, my bad.
I don't know some tissue. I was trying to figure out some tissue that came out.
You know what you gap, bro?
I know some tissue. I didn't know.
So we look at. It do.
Y'all crazy.
Some Charmin or something.
Dang, so this what the BBLs is?
That what the BBL is.
That was a good job right there, because I seen some busted jobs.
They got busted.
I'm gonna tell you the ones that I hate when they get that real big waltz looking butt and they keep their legs the same.
Saying what?
So now it look like a big waltz nest sitting on two sticks.
So you know what it looked like to me? It looked like y'all remember that character that played in Batman and Robin? He was the little short. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The little
Penguin?
short cuz. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
The penguin.
Cuz used to walk around with the number 2 pencils, but okay, his legs weighed $110, but everything else weighed
Over that.
1,010. Y'all ain't see how cuz
1,010.
It was the penguin one.
yeah, the little cuz with the long
The long nose.
yeah.
I just say they look like wasps or ants or
Yeah.
bees. Or, I don't
Waltz.
know.
That's
walk-
what
they
they
walk
put
like
me
this.
in the mind.
But that's what I'm asking. Why not just get the whole thing so you can balance out
'Cause
equally
they
all
budget.
over?
They
Well,
budget. The
I
way
don't-
Budgeting, and then you have to think about the extremes on the body, recovery.
Yeah.
Some of them come out too soon for my liking.
Yeah.
You have to think about the recovering. Anesthesia itself have to have a recovery.
I
You
feel
know,
like
and
this.
the stomach inside out takes the longest to heal.
I feel like
Because
this.
you're cutting from the stomach.
I feel like this, ladies.
Love yourself.
When God created women, He created a beautiful thing in all forms, shapes, sizes, however you are.
Texture.
Love yourself, man. You are beautiful just the
So
way you are.
if you're so beautiful just the way you are, why is it such a big thing in the media? Why you have to look a certain way,
Big-
complexion a certain
But
way?
okay, but it has always been that way. Think, society has always had beauty standards. Even if you go back to the 1900s, there was a standard that society deemed beautiful. That doesn't mean that because you don't look like in the 60s, because you didn't look like Marilyn Monroe or who,
Back
It was
then.
considered ugly.
no,
that?
that didn't mean that you were ugly.
But in their
You
eyes,
just didn't look like her. You may not be a model, but you may
Miss
be the
Kennedy.
apple of my eye.
Miss Kennedy.
Yeah,
Straight up.
Jackie Kennedy was gorgeous.
Yeah.
John still went to Maryland.
But
Exactly.
right.
But of course, it played a toll on women mentally.
But that's the thing. They have to. That's why it's important to know what you're worth, your value, and understand your value, because it's so often the world gonna tell you what they want to tell you, how you supposed to look. Because I mean, if you look back years ago, you had to be skinny and this and this. Now, shoot, thick girl back, but they ain't never left. To some people,
Back like they left a snag.
you know what I'm saying? Because see, you got sometimes you got a skinny woman. All you can do is make a match. You can light a fire. That's it. But
But
when
then
it-
too, there's some people just prefer a skinny one.
Right, when you get
some
cold,
people prefer.
when it-
Some people don't have no preference at all.
when
But
it get cold, you're gonna need a blanket.
when it's in front of you as little girls growing up, that's all. At 8 years old, ain't no way in hell I should have been worried about being on the diet.
But you have to also understand.
But I was.
You have to also understand.
You see what I'm saying?
Was that your decision, or was
No,
that
my
somebody telling you?
pediatrician.
You have to understand. You have to,
Come on, what are we even talking about?
You got to understand.
But why?
That was a health thing.
I was
He was trying to keep
It
you from
was
killing
she.
yourself.
She
was looking out for your health.
I just wanted a little David zebra
But
cake.
you
What the
gotta
hell?
understand, we don't like as our let's just be honest, our people don't look at stuff like that. We just be like, hey, we don't take care of our health, number one. And then we just
What do men? How do y'all feel about what would you think would be an approach to a woman that do have insecurities?
you're beautiful.
Simple and plain. I mean, hold on.
So how do you talk to your daughters about that?
Hold on.
Do they come to you about that now?
So they don't come to me about that now, but I tell them that every day. I'm like, hey, don't I don't care what nobody else tells you. Your dad, as a father, my job is to love on my children
so many
first.
women don't have that.
That's the problem.
And that was my balance. I had my dad. He told me I was my mama too.
Right.
They told me I was beautiful, but I got
So-
here being teased here, but I had family too. So that was my balance.
So what I tell mine is, look, I don't care what they tell you out there. You're beautiful. You got to believe that you're beautiful because the world's going to tell you ugly because you don't have this and you don't have that. But you cannot pay attention to that because it's got to be instilled from you from the beginning.
Right, I agree.
So if it's not instilled for you from the beginning, everything that they say, you're going to try to fit. That's why so many people broke now because they're trying to fit in with what the Joneses say is cool. I mean, you have to understand and know your value. I mean, when God created a woman, Adam said, you a woman. Whoa, man. Man with a womb.
Okay, he finna change the subject. So before he do
Just
that, I wanna jump on
Just so
this.
you know.
Look, so the women that are getting it because they say this is something I want to correct in my body, hey, more power to you, baby.
Me.
Do your thing.
Do your thing,
But
dog.
to the women that are, sex workers and you want to do it to improve yourself, more power to you,
Hey,
baby.
do your thing, dog.
But to those who are potentially getting it for a man,
It ain't gonna work.
rethink it.
Don't do it.
Rethink it
Hey.
completely.
That is stupid.
Don't do your
Don't work.
thing, dog. Real
Right.
talk. Because guess what? You did it for cousin. Cousin went on to the next little mama that looked.
To the next, exactly.
Who
And get what? Her job was a little. She cashed out a little bit more, so it came out a little bit better. Now you stuck sitting back built in your
Ew.
part with
Right.
You done
Looking like
sat
an
up there doing all of that. It still got a nice shape, and he go on to somebody
On
that
to
look
the
like
next
a
one.
great granny.
But
what's
what's crazy is they don't forgot. They gonna get old and that stuff gonna sag.
what if they keep it up?
Hey,
But,
but also,
that's just loose. That's just fat. How does that work? Can they work that out?
yeah, got to. You can work fat
If
out.
it's natural,
Yeah, if that's what I'm saying.
I
It's,
believe so. If
yeah.
it's natural,
but that's the thing I heard.
because you have to upkeep.
Probably from that procedure, you can just work out and make it, keep it up and maintain. But I heard from a lot of these other procedures, it's like you
Some
go
of it's
once,
dangerous.
it becomes an annual event.
Like
Yeah.
what Kim Kardashian got. She has to keep going back every so often, get more injections. I think Nicki Minaj had the same thing. What was the R&B singer that had to get her second out? K. Michelle.
K.
Michelle,
Michelle.
yeah.
Wow.
It was the same thing.
Yep.
But at what point when you start doing that, does it become enough? Where's your cutoff point?
Man, look at man. Y'all sitting here watching these videos. So you know what? Why you just click on one of these other 2 or 3 that's sitting here waiting on y'all to click on and go and get in the next thing. Get busy. Function with your people. Lively legit. You know what it is.